This is 11-year-old Prodigy Tani, and he is an absolute maniac on the chessboard. With a peak rating of 2317, Tani was about to face Alexandra Botez, a famous chess streamer with a peak FIDE rating of 2092. While having challenged other strong players such as Hikaru, Levi, and Danya, would this 11-year-old be able to stand a chance against one of the most popular chess streamers? Well, let's find out. Alexandra begins the match with d4, after which Tani responds with knight f6. The game soon transposes into the King's Indian defense, in which Tani allows Alex to gain space in the center, but soon strikes back with e5, attempting to break the center apart. Both players continue developing their pieces, and Tani retreats his knight to d7, a move that seems strange at first since it blocks the eye of his light-squared bishop. However, the idea is if Alex tries to play bishop h6 trying to exchange the dark-squared bishops, Tani would have bishop takes d4 winning a piece. Soon, the knights are traded, leaving Tani with a messed-up queenside pawn structure. However, this opens up the b-file in Tani's favor. After castles, Tani wants to play rook b8, but Alex's bishop would take on a7, so he plays c5 first, blocking the bishop's path. A couple of moves are played, and Tani launches his knight into e5, preparing to reroute through c6 and possibly d4, where it can be most active. Alex tries playing bishop g5, attacking Tani's queen, but he simply kicks her out with f6. Soon, Tani pushes f5, attempting to loosen up the position and create activity. After bishop f2, knight e5, and bishop c2, Tani captures the pawn on e4. Alex chooses to recapture with the bishop, which ends up getting traded off as well. But since Tani took with the queen, this left the c7 pawn hanging, which Alex reluctantly took. Alex already has a pretty significant advantage here, but the real question is, will she be able to hold on to it? She continues with queen d5, delivering a check, after which she brings her knight to e6, forking the rook and bishop. After some thought, Tani replies with rook f6, adding more pressure onto her knight. Alex simply trades off the knight for the bishop, after which she moves her bishop to a more active diagonal. Tani brings his last piece into the game, and Alex realizes that since she's up a pawn, she should trade everything off into an endgame. She starts off by trading off the minor pieces, but then she makes a big blunder by taking on e5 with the rook. This leaves the rook on b1 hanging, which Tani immediately takes and emotes on Alexandra. Since Alex would have to move her king, Tani would simply take her rook on e5, being up a full rook. Knowing that it's a completely lost position for her, Alex resigns, handing over the victory to 11-year-old Tani.